Vivaldi was writing music during what's known as the Baroque period. We're talking most of the 17th century and first half of the 18th. The word Baroque originally meant absurd, irregular, even grotesque, not words that you'd normally associate with Vivaldi's music. But the big thing about this period in the arts is that artists were setting out to excite the senses and stir the emotions. Forget License to Kill. This is License to Thrill. As well as being a great period for Italian music, this was also one of the most exciting periods for Italian instrument making. A certain Antonio Stradivari was making some of the finest string instruments ever. Today his violins are still regarded as the gold standard, and in the hands of an expert like Julia Fischer, you can really hear why.
When you get a Stradivari, it's a very difficult thing to start playing on it, and you really have to adjust your own playing. You have to adjust the instrument to yourself. You have to sweat and to cry and to laugh with the instrument, and then hope to one day achieve a sound that you really want to come out of this violin.
Vivaldi was an imaginative and energetic composer, as well as operas, sacred works and choral music. He wrote 500 concertos. But the Four Seasons stood out from the start. In 1725, an enterprising publisher in Amsterdam put them into print under the less than imaginative title, The Contest Between Harmony and Invention. I kid you not. They survived this and were soon being heard right across Europe. The great 20th century composer Stravinsky once accused Vivaldi of writing the same concerto many times over. Mind you, he didn't have to write 2 concertos every month. A bit unfair, I think. With Vivaldi, the concerto was full of dialogue between the soloist and the orchestra, with argument, passion, comedy. It's a bit like a soap opera. The Four Seasons is a perfect example of Vivaldi's development of the concerto. He challenged musicians technically, making huge demands on the soloist. There's always a sense of drama in his music. One of the ways Vivaldi gets the pulse racing is with one of his favourite tricks, giving the band repeated phrases and then have the soloist just take off, just like this.